Have you ever added too much clove to your food, hoping it would make it taste better? Well, get ready for a surprise. Using too much clove can have some unexpected effects. But don't worry, in this video, we will explore what happens when you overdose on clove and guide you on using this powerful spice safely and effectively. Alright, time to get informed. Number 1. Blood thinning. Cloves contain a chemical called eugenol. It's what gives them that intense flavor and smell. Now, eugenol is cool in small doses, but when you go nuts and consume a bunch of cloves, you're basically overdosing on eugenol. This excess of eugenol messes with your blood. It can make it thinner, which means it doesn't clot as well as it should. You might not think clotting is a big deal, but it's super important. Clotting helps your body stop bleeding when you get a cut or scrape. If your blood gets too thin, you could end up bleeding more than normal from even tiny cuts. This is especially risky if you're already taking medications that thin your blood or affect clotting, like certain types of blood thinners, or if you have a surgery or medical procedure coming up. So next time you reach for the cloves, remember, a little goes a long way. Your blood's balance depends on it. Number 2, low blood sugar. When you eat something sweet, your body is like, hey, sugar is coming, and it sends insulin to help your cells grab that sugar for energy. But when you overdrive on cloves, those compounds can mess with this whole process. Basically, they can make your body release too much insulin, even if you haven't eaten anything sugary. And when there's too much insulin hanging around, it sucks up all the sugar in your blood, leaving you with low blood sugar levels. Low blood sugar can make you feel dizzy, shaky, and sweaty, kind of like when you've gone too long without eating. It's not fun and definitely not good for you if it happens too often. If you're living with diabetes, it is extra important to keep an eye on how much clove you are using in your cooking. Maybe start with a pinch and see how your body reacts. Always talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any big changes to your diet. Number 3, hormonal imbalance. When you consume too many cloves, its compounds can interfere with your body's natural hormonal balance. They can mimic or block certain hormones, leading to chaos in your system. And trust me, hormonal chaos is not a fun ride. This hormonal imbalance can mess with your body in various ways. For starters, it can mess with your menstrual cycle, causing irregular periods or even more severe issues like polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS. But it doesn't stop there. Hormonal imbalance can also affect your mood, energy levels, and even your weight. Ever felt unusually cranky or tired after going overboard with cloves? Well, now you know why. And don't forget about the long-term impacts. Chronic hormonal imbalance can increase your risk of serious health problems like infertility, thyroid disorders, and even certain types of cancer. Number 4, miscarriage. Cloves contain compounds that can stimulate contractions in the uterus. These contractions are what help push out a baby during childbirth, but during pregnancy, they can be dangerous. When you're pregnant, you want your uterus to chill out and hold on to that baby tight until it's ready to come out. When you overdose on cloves, those contractions can get too strong, too early, potentially leading to a miscarriage. It's like your body's getting mixed signals. Hey, let's push, when it's not time yet. This can put a lot of stress on the pregnancy and increase the risk of miscarriage. It's a scary thought, right? Now, it's essential to note that moderate consumption of cloves in cooking is generally considered safe during pregnancy. It's the excessive amounts that you need to watch out for. So if you're expecting or planning to become pregnant, it's a good idea to be mindful of how many cloves you're using in your recipes. Number 5, seizures. Ever seen someone have a seizure? It's like their brain suddenly goes into overdrive, causing uncontrollable shaking or convulsions. Now, overdoing it on cloves can actually trigger seizures in some people. Cloves have a chemical called eugenol, which can mess with the electrical activity in your brain. Normally, your brain cells communicate using electrical signals, kind of like a fancy phone line. But when you take too many cloves, eugenol can disrupt this communication system. It's like adding static to a phone call. The message gets scrambled and your brain can't interpret it properly. If you have experienced seizures before or have conditions like epilepsy that make you more prone to them, it's really important to be careful with how many cloves you consume. And if you ever notice any strange symptoms after eating cloves, like sudden jerking movements or feeling like you're not fully aware, don't ignore them. It could be your body's way of saying, hey, too much clove. We've made it halfway through our list, and we sincerely hope you've enjoyed it so far. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button and ring the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. Let's move forward with the video. Number 6, kidney problems. Your kidneys are like these awesome filters in your body. They remove waste and extra fluids, keeping your blood clean and your body in balance. Now, cloves contain compounds that can be tough for your kidneys to process, especially in large quantities. These compounds can build up in your system, putting extra strain on your kidneys as they work overtime to flush them out. With time, this stress can result in kidney complications. Your kidneys might not be able to filter as effectively as they should, leading to a buildup of toxins in your body. So if you've been going heavy on the cloves lately and noticing any changes in your urine, like it's darker than usual or you're having trouble going, don't brush it off. These could be signs that your kidneys are feeling the strain. Be sure to dial back on the cloves and drink plenty of water to help your kidneys flush out any excess toxins. Number 7, liver damage. One way it does this is through direct cytotoxicity. That's just a fancy way of saying that eugenol, when present in high concentrations, can straight up damage your liver cells. It messes with their membranes and internal structures, causing them harm from the inside out. But wait, there's more. Eugenol doesn't stop there. It also contributes to oxidative stress in your liver. Now, oxidative stress is like a tug of war between free radicals, those annoying molecules that can damage cells, and antioxidants, the superheroes that neutralize them. When there's too much eugenol in your system, it tips the balance towards free radicals, leading to oxidative stress, and this can further harm your liver cells. Number 8, digestive issues. When you consume too much eugenol, it irritates the lining of your stomach, leading to inflammation and discomfort. This irritation can cause symptoms like stomach pain, bloating, and even nausea. Plus, if you already have a sensitive stomach or conditions like gastritis or ulcers, overconsumption of cloves can exacerbate these issues, making your digestive symptoms even worse. But that's not all. Cloves also mess with your digestive juices. These little spices can stimulate the production of gastric acids in your stomach. While a bit of acid is necessary for digestion, too much of it can mess up the delicate balance in your gut. Excess gastric acid can lead to acid reflux, heartburn, and the unpleasant sensation of feeling like your dinner is trying to stage a comeback. Number 9, skin irritation. Cloves can strip away the natural oils that keep your skin hydrated and protected. This leaves your skin feeling dry, tight, and itchy. And if your skin is sensitive, be careful. Excessive eugenol can trigger inflammation and make matters worse. Eugenol also sensitizes your skin, which means you become more prone to irritation and allergic reactions over time. Now, you might be thinking, but isn't clove oil used in skincare products? You're right. In small, controlled amounts, clove oil can actually be beneficial for your skin. It has antimicrobial properties that can help fight acne-causing bacteria and soothe minor skin irritations. But it's all about moderation. Using too many cloves or applying it directly to your skin without dilution can backfire big time. Instead of glowing, radiant skin, you could end up with a fiery red rash or even chemical burns. Number 10, interaction with medications. Cloves contain compounds that can interact with certain medications, making them less effective or causing unwanted side effects. Imagine you're on some meds to control your blood sugar levels, keeping them in check, but then you decide to sprinkle cloves on everything you eat. Those sneaky clove compounds can mess with your medications, making it harder for them to do their job. Next thing you know, your blood sugar levels are all over the place. And it's not just about blood sugar. Cloves can also mess with medications for blood pressure or cholesterol. They can either make them less effective, so your numbers stay high, or make them work too well, dropping your levels dangerously low. Either way, it's a recipe for disaster. So if you're taking any pills regularly, be careful with how much clove you use. Don't forget to chat with your doctor or pharmacist if you're worried about any possible issues. Your medications are there to help you, but they need a clear path to do their job right. So, while cloves can offer lots of health benefits when consumed in moderation, it's crucial to be mindful of overindulgence. Remember, just because something is natural doesn't mean it's harmless in excessive amounts. While we're not saying cloves are bad for health, it's important to recognize that overconsumption can lead to unexpected side effects. As for how many cloves are safe to consume, experts suggest moderation. Generally, consuming up to 3 to 4 cloves a day is considered safe for most adults. However, individual tolerance may vary, and it's essential to listen to your body's signals. pay attention to how your body reacts, especially if you have underlying health concerns or are pregnant. Always consult with a healthcare professional before making significant changes to your diet, especially if taking medications that may interact with cloves. Ultimately, like many things in life, balance is key. Enjoy the benefits of cloves in your culinary creations and herbal remedies, but do so with awareness of your body's limits. By practicing moderation, you can enjoy the power of cloves without falling victim to their surprising side effects. Do you find this video informative or helpful? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Don't forget to like and share. Stay healthy!